Hello, good evening, and welcome to Try Not to Die Thursday, where I will be playing Surviving the Aftermath. And hopefully surviving another winter, which is how, ironically, I both started and ended last week's stream of Surviving the Aftermath. How much metal will I gather this winter? Hopefully a lot. But we'll find out. So, let's get into the game. Although first, there we go. There we go, into the game. Here we have my people who are attempting to survive this winter. I made some mistakes going into this one. I started building these lovely shanties, which are terrific, but which use metal. And I ran out of metal before I finished the shanties and before winter came. So now, well, I could upgrade my burners, but they're the only thing keeping my people from getting frostbite. And I definitely, okay, it's time to clean the outhouses. Oh, it's very definitely time to clean the outhouses. Okay, we'll be cleaning the outhouses. Now, all of these little symbols are telling me that because there's a winter storm, I can't grow anything in my fields, which really only makes sense. The one thing I found out in the previous winter, though, is that because I have this burner here, and it's covering my fishing pier, it actually keeps the lake from completely freezing over in that spot, so I still get fish year-round, which is not something that ordinarily happens when you have the storms of winter upon you. So, the main plan at this point is, well, to pretty much pause all of my construction projects and use the winter to bring in a stockpile of supplies so that then I can build things in the summer, like upgrading the burners. I can make better burners. I can upgrade these burners. Oh, we've discovered lumberjacks. See, I can upgrade these burners, which would mean that they'd be warmer for a larger radius, which would be awesome. But upgrading shuts down the burner until they finish upgrading it. So I don't actually want to upgrade any burners right now because my people, they would be harmed. Now, I finished researching lumberjacks, which is why I paused, because I need to choose a new research. And I don't know what to choose. I could continue with the farming, go to maybe some ranching. People have raised animals since the moment they could corral them into pens. Unlock the ranch and better animals from societies to... Oh, barter animals from societies to grow them in your colony for meat and other resources. That's a possibility. There's making my fields better with advanced farming. Takes farming to the next level as larger fields yield bigger harvests that help in feeding even the largest of colonies. Placing them on fertile soil grants an extra production bonus, so I can make my fields better. Or I can look at... I could look at something over here. I could go into parts production. The mechanic shop uses energy to convert a scrapper's byproduct junk into mechanical parts, which are required in advanced construction, which I have not actually researched energy, so that would be a thing to do before doing that. And that's over here, I believe. Yes. There is solar. I could research solar power. Getting the power back on is a major step towards rebuilding a civilization. Solar panels are an efficient way to produce energy during the day. So I could look at, you know, producing electricity, maybe. There's the social stuff, which I ran down to here, just to make people a little happier. I still haven't actually built them an arena, but you know, the possibility is there. Or there is here in the medical area, I could learn how to craft weapons. Or pollution disposal. Pollution disposal is dirty and dangerous business. Proper scrubbers handle the removal of hazardous material faster, so colonists need to spend less time in the glowing soil. Now, I have to admit that is tempting. I haven't actually built the hazmat processor or the waste dump that it needs, but I have every intention of doing so once I have the materials and it's no longer the middle of winter. So it's really difficult to decide what to research next. I think I actually will go for the pollution disposal because that has been causing me several problems. What with my colonists getting radiation sickness and mutating left, right, and center. So I really do need to get all that hazmat stuff built. The main thing there is materials. If I can remember which tab it's in. I think it was in here. Nope, that's the school. Okay. Environmental station, that's one of them. Cleans up pollution deposits, makes life safer and more comfortable by gathering polluted soil. Right. I'm just going to add this one to the list of buildings to build because it's not on it. Environmental station. And that takes metal, concrete, and parts, which I don't have enough of. Oh boy. And where is... Ah yes, here we go. I also need to build a waste dump with plastic, metal, and concrete to put the pollution in that is cleaned up. The main thing that I have going on here, let me unpause so that time actually passes, is that this pile of pollution here is making it so that I can't use these two fields. So I really need to get on that, and apparently that means that I need to find parts. I need to either find or make parts. And is there any place that I can scavenge them from once Pinkton is healed? That's the Pinkman here. Once he's got his HP back, he can go scavenge things for me. So let's see if there's a scavenge point marked with... Oh, here's one. Oh, and it's got 65 of them. That's a pretty good prospect. There's the outside world map. Let's see, are there any... Yep, there's one over here as well, with 45 of them. And one here with another 47. Okay, there's a bunch of them scattered around, so I just need to send my scavengers after them. That's what needs to happen. And I had Nadia going for the protective clothing. So she's getting that. And once Pinkman is healed, who is my other scavenger, I can send him after... I think I'm going to be sending him after the parts that are down this... Where were they? Yeah, these ones. This is a nice big deposit. That seems like a good one to start with. So, once he's healed... Which may or may not happen. I mean... He is home, so he will heal, but I just don't know if the winter is good for him. He might heal a bit slower than usual. So, and also once the winter is over, I have a scout tower out in the outskirts. Oh, this work area... Oh, that's the one for gathering wood. I don't actually have any new wood, so never mind it. There was a scout tower that wasn't finished. Not that one. There was a scout tower around here somewhere that wasn't finished. Ah, this one. But I don't want my scout out here to freeze to death, so that one is going to have to wait until summer. Oh, look at that. Somebody in the outside world finished what they were doing. Pinkman, yes? You're still lower health. You're still recovering, so we'll leave you be. Let's go out and see what Stella has found. Many interesting things, but also this quest location. So I'm going to send her after the quest location since she is so close.
The last structure appears less damaged, but crude construction materials and a smaller underground section hint that this one might have been constructed sometime after the apocalypse.
This bunker seems to be made to withstand the catastrophes common in the aftermath. There has been less effort on protecting it from other people, though. The doors have been busted open, obviously by force, and the bunker is empty. No hints to the identity of the assailants can be found, but they were clearly powerful. Learning about the existence of these structures and reasons why they have been built makes it evident. The colony needs a Doomsday Bunker, but there is no room for mistakes. Okay. That sounds like a project. Okay, Stella, come home. I have to build a Doomsday Bunker? I don't know. Doomsday Bunker Phase 1. A colonist smudged with motor oil has an idea. How about some car tuning? Well, first of all, let's look at this. Doomsday Bunker Phase 1. Construction site for the Doomsday Bunker. The first stage in a huge project to protect the colony and its people from catastrophes. Complete the construction of the Doomsday Bunker by building engineer outposts and completing all the steps in the Project Tomorrow questline. This will cost 400 wood, 300 plastic, and 200 metal. Oh my. That's a lot. I'm going to put it on the list, but I may not get to it for a while. Doomsday Bunker Phase 1. There are so many other things that are more important before, so hopefully the game will give me time. Alright, let's check out what this colonist is.
A messy-looking woman informs the rest she has found a very old and partially decayed old-world car in the woods.
She insists she can fix it up if given some parts to work with. She's known to be a good mechanic, but this is ambitious, even for her. I'm sorry, ma'am. I need those parts for something. I can't remember which thing I need it for, but I need them. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to be giving you the parts. The woman seems devastated. She argues passionately for her project, but when the others won't budge, she eventually gives up and marches away. And my colonists have lost happiness again, which, you know, frequently happens. And then a bunch of them threaten to leave, which, I have 41 colonists, which is quite a few more than I know what to do with. Right, yeah, let's, actually, let's put another person... Wait, I have 167 firewood. That should actually be enough. I'm just going to leave the one person on that. But logging, where is my... That's the tailor. Where is my lumberjack? That's the concrete... There we are! Let's put a third person on gathering wood. And the forester the forester plants trees, which they are doing over here at the moment, but they can't do that during the winter, which is why nobody's employed there right now. And Pinkman is nearly healed. Oh! And Satoshi has finished a thing.
New vehicle found.
He found another car. Get in the car. And... And... What? Come home with it? Alright. This will be the third car that I'll have brought home, and that will have just vanished by the time it reaches me. Well, when it reaches me. I don't know what's happening to them. I suppose someday I'll find out. Pinkman is nearly healed. He's taking so long to heal. I blame the winter. Okay, we're gathering... We're chopping a lot of wood. We're gathering berries over there, apparently. We're doing well on food, and we do have a lot of surplus water. So I think... Oh, Colonist Hannah has broken something. You can see that that's her there. What has she done? Who knows? 3 unhappy colonists are threatening to leave. We're building up a nice stockpile of concrete and metal. Actually, do I have everybody gathering metal that is possible? Yes, yes I do. Okay.
We've made a new discovery.
I think the next thing I'm going to research is better fields. At the moment, I'm reasonably content with my meat production. I have 2 hunters. Trappers, sorry. I have 2 trappers, and they're producing a good amount of meat for the group. But it would be really nice if my crops were better. So, now that I have completed research on the scrubbers, I think I'm going to go back here and go for advanced farming. Oh, irrigation. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go straight to irrigation. I'm going to go through advanced farming to irrigation. That's what I'm gonna do. Come on, Pinkman, get better already. But yeah, it's mostly a waiting game at this point, and I just realized that I've been running this game on its slowest possible speed. Okay. Pinkman is feeling much better, so we're going to send him outside. And now that he's outside, I'm going to send him over here to scavenge those parts that I need. And let's see, somebody had finished something. Who had finished something? You had. Oh boy, not great. Okay, so that's more stuff that needs to be defeated. He can't get here?
Okay.
Or he can. We'll find out. Okay. Oh, please let this winter end so that I can actually do something. Or many things. Actually, you know what? Why don't I let them finish this shanty, since it only needs 2 pieces of metal? That shouldn't take long at all. And the well water over here is contaminated again because I wasn't thinking, and I put this well in a terrible, terrible place surrounded by pollution. Alright, and that is a shanty. And yeah, you know what? Finish this one as well. We have enough metal. And I'll have to figure out which tents are unoccupied now. 3 occupants, 3, 3, 3, 3. So 3, 3, 3. Okay, it says that there are 4. I don't have any homeless people. Why is every place occupied? Oh, I see. They moved in from the other shanties. That makes so much sense. Sure. Okay, I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to destroy this tent. A group is crawling towards the gate. Okay, I demolished that tent. 2, 4, 4, 4, 0. Well, we'll be working this out as we go. All right, let's deal with this.
Seeing eccentrics in these parts is not uncommon. But even then, this group is unlike anything anyone's ever seen.
They look dirty and come from the direction of the forest, their clothes made of leather and fur. They don't speak, but from the gestures, it's obvious they're asking for food. Okay, so we can trade with them. We can trade 12 fish for 12 clothing. We can trade 18 general meat for 15 of these parts. We can trade 18 general meat for 15 of the components. What have we got in the way of everything? We have a lot of meat. Because our crops aren't growing, as you may remember. I am tempted to trade the general meat for these parts because I don't know that I have a source for them at this point. Like, I do have a specialist out getting components for me, so I'll have more of those, but I don't remember seeing a lot of parts. Yeah, I'll trade with them for the parts. The people rush to grab the food as soon as it's placed in front of them. They examine the offerings, some taking a few suspicious bites, but eventually they seem to be happy and head back without a word. Okay, so I lost a bit of food and I gained some pieces. Now, didn't I have a tool maker around here somewhere? That's the tailor. That's the concrete salvager. That's the school, lumberyard, scrapper, recycler, lumberyard, water storage. Did I not have a tool maker anywhere? Oh, right, because it used metal, that's why. But I am running very low on tools. Oh boy, okay. I am in need of a tool shop. Where can I put it? Oh, it needs so much space. Why does it need so much space? Okay, set that aside for just the moment. I'm going to demolish this tent. And then I have enough room to put in the tool shop way too close to that pollution, but right there. And run a road out in front of it. And you know what? I'm just going to run a road up the side here, just because there's room for it. Yeah, they can get on that. Let's see what my occupancy is looking like. 4 out of 4, 3 out of 4, 4 out of 4, 4 out of 4, 4 out of 4, 1 out of 4. I could demolish another tent. Could, but won't. This one, it's a little cold there. I think I'll wait until summer to move people in there. The colonists decided to stay. This is because of the shanties, isn't it? Okay, now we have a tool workshop. I will be sacrificing metal to make tools. It's strange that I have tool shop checked off on my list of things to build, but I don't see one anywhere around here. Why did I check it off if I didn't build one? What was I thinking? Okay, and it looks like Nadia has finished out in the world, so let's go see.
Mission complete.
Very nice. She found some money as well as finding clothing. That is excellent. All right,
Okay.
come home, dear. Oh, and it looks like Satoshi is back.
What's up?
So I'm sending him right back outside, and I don't actually need another specialist, but since this has come up, I'm going to have a look. We have Ivy, who is a scientist. With numerous extreme conditions threatening plants and crops in the world, her studies on plant life will hopefully someday prove valuable for humanity's survival. She gets nervous around other people and compensates by joking a lot, even inappropriately with her dark humor. I'm sorry, Ivy, but I just don't have space for you right now. I already have more specialists than I actually know what to do with. So, farewell, Ivy. I'm going to decline. It's a shame. Who knows? Maybe we'll meet again. The specialist heads back into the wasteland with their gear. Alright, continuing through the storm. And it's time to send Satoshi somewhere. And we're going to send him to survey. We're going to send him to survey. Yeah, over here.
All right.
George is now an elder. They are nearing the end of their life. Okay, so I am not entirely certain how this math is working, but I have... And then Arthur was born. I have 42 colonists. Each shanty can hold 4 people. So that's... It's still 11 shanties. I need to build 11 shanties in total for all of my colonists. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them so far. So I just need 5 more, but there's other things I need to spend the metal on first before I can move the rest of the colonists out of their tents. Okay.
All right.
Stella is home, so we're sending her back out again.
We won the battle.
Hooray! We defeated hostiles, and we got 23 science out of them, somehow. I guess they were doing some research. Okay, Dame, you should return to the colony. This has become a science research spot, though, with 226. Oh boy. Okay, Stella, you are a scientist.
Check.
Do the thing. Okay, it's going well. Things are going well. We just gotta make it through this storm. Buildings need energy. Connecting. I haven't researched energy sources yet, so that's pretty moot.
There's a new quest available.
Oh, what have we here?
Recently, the lookouts have spotted members of the Wolf Gang, not too far from the colony. The Wolf Gang, a group of bandits known for ambushes and stealth attacks, have made the colonists fear for their safety.
It might be wise to track down the bandits and reduce their numbers around the colony before they attack first. Yes, that sounds very wise. I will do that. I'm surprised I got that quest twice in one playthrough, but it rewarded pretty well last time. Let's see, how far is not too far? Oh, that is pretty close. Well, once Dame has returned and healed, we'll have a look. It's a one. I wonder who's going to make it home first. If it's going to be Nadia or Dame. It's like they're racing. Okay. Oh, Colonist Hannah died of old age. So far, those have been the only deaths in my colony, which makes it hard to complain. But I put them on the death tracker anyway, because that's what it's for. Okay, so death count has become 1. Just keep an eye on things. And Jack was just born, so I have... Okay, specialist ready for action. Somebody just finished something. Who finished something? Well, let's go out and maybe it will... Was it Satoshi?
Your command.
No, he's still heading towards what he was doing. Was it Darius? Darius hasn't moved. You know what, Darius, come home.
do.
I'll figure out what to do with you when you get home. There is obviously nothing doing up here for you. Who finished something though? Satoshi is still... They're all still moving. I don't know what they mean by... Mysteries. Wait, it looks like winter might be easing off. It's starting to look more green out here. We made it out of the winter. And we depleted some berries. Are there any more berries anywhere? Yes, yes there are. Okay, we'll have them gather those berries there. And while I am out in these hinterlands, where was that scout tower that hadn't finished yet? There it is. Harper is going to check into this. Okay, and now that it is no longer winter, we are going to pause all the burners so that they're not using up firewood. That's all the burners, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all the burners. Now, let's see. This field is being planted as we speak because I forgot to take somebody off of it. This field should get started again. These two fields also need to be planted, so people need to get on that. They keep birthing new colonists, which is good, but also, I mean, I'm gonna have to build housing for all of them eventually. Okay, all the shanties are full. One of the tents still has room, so we can tolerate one more birth. Okay, it's telling me they're low on clothes, which is something that does need to be taken care of. I bet the outhouses need to be cleaned again. Yes, they do. Oh! I did have a tool shop. It was hidden over here the whole time. Go me. Okay, now that we've made it through the winter, there are things that need to be built. And the first thing I want to build is a waste dump, which is here. I want it far away. Out here seems excellent. Okay, so they'll eventually get on building that. And I'll eventually get on figuring out A beast is stalking the gate. That looks more like... Okay, no, that's a deer, but it's got a person on it. Okay.
Massive horned beast has been seen stalking near the gate.
It is evidently hungry and looking for a careless colonist for easy prey. The fastest way to solve this would be to hunt it down, but trying to lure it into a trap is also an option. I lack weaponry. I'm very low on weapons. So I'm gonna trap it. A few nervous colonists walk outside the gate with a large net and some weapons. The beast charges at them, but they manage to throw a net over it. The ground shakes as it trips and falls. One heavy swing from an axe dives deep into the beast's skull, ending this incident. The meat from the body won't be the best quality, but it was at least not contaminated by bullets or arrows. 23 meat. And nobody was injured, and I didn't use up any bullets. I think that's pretty good. So, I need to... Actually, the reason that I had paused was that I need to decide exactly how to proceed here. I do need to finish the brawl pit at some point, but I really need to take care of these pollution deposits that are so close to my main area. Like, especially this one. I can't use these fields. I can't use these fields at all because of this pollution deposit. And I could really use the use of those fields. This is a fertile portion of ground here. They would have really good yield if only I could plant in them without them getting all irradiated. So the waste dump is important. And in fact, I want to make that a priority. There are a lot of people bringing stuff over here right now. Okay, they've brought most of the plastic, all of the metal. Okay, all the plastic, all the metal. We're just waiting on some more concrete. And I kind of hate to do this, but okay, we're going to put somebody in here, and I'm going to take person out of here. I don't necessarily want to demolish it because it might be useful to have that for later. But okay, I need an environmental station. I don't have enough parts, but my scavenger is going for them. It would fit so perfectly right here. That's the thing. It would just fit so nicely right here. Oh well. Sigh. This is my own fault. What if I were to put it next to the brawl pit? What if that were a thing that I did? Okay, I can't put it right next to it for some reason, but yeah, let's put it out here then. And We'll run a dirt road along here, and if I remember correctly, I faced this way, so if I put a dirt road like this, and ran one up, yeah, that works around what I have in place. So yeah, we are definitely going to need the components that I sent Pinkman after. He is currently scavenging, so hopefully we'll have those soon. Everybody else is in some stage of traveling. I love it. Right now, Pinkman is the only one doing labor, instead of just traveling to or from labor. Okay, so I can check off waste dump and hazmat. And the waste dump is nearly finished. Okay. Very important. We have the waste dump before we have the environmental station. This is good. An old woman has appeared in front of the gate. What's her business? What is her business? She's not even here yet. Okay, what's going on here?
Rumors circulate that an old woman, gone eccentric from all the radioactive waste, lives in a nearby forest. She's now behind the gate.
No one admits to seeing her arrive. The woman cackles. Interested in riddles? Answer this. I'm tall when I'm bored, but short when I'm gone. What am I? Time, a day, a candle, pride. I'm gonna go with a candle here. A wide, toothless smile appears on the woman's wrinkly face. Aye, that it be. She reaches into her robes and hands over a basket filled with medicine before turning around and waddling back towards the forest. Thank you? That was so harmless. I'm so glad. It was just a basic riddle. Okay, and how are we doing on this? We need more concrete, we need more parts. Well, the parts are being worked on. I'm gonna have to... Oh, the forester. Oh. Okay, and I am going to reduce the hunters. Okay, once the lumberjacks have reduced the area that they are working in, they can get started on the section that the forester are currently working on, and the foresters can move. And I need to find more berries. Oh, here we go. There's 2 sets of wah out here. Speaking of a wah out here, was this the one that... Yes. Okay, she found everything that was here, so we can send that away and just have a look around. We have concrete ruins, metal, More concrete, more concrete. Hey, some wood. This one. Some wood for these guys to gather. Now, let's see. Where shall I put the next tower? I feel like maybe I should put it down here. This is... Oh, I don't have a lot of that way left to go, do I? Maybe I should continue exploring upwards. What about right around here? Yeah, I'll drop it right here. They'll get to that when they get to it. Oh, somebody out in the world map has done their thing. It's Stella! Excuse me, sudden dry spot in the back of my throat. Alright, we've scavenged the airport for 226 science. Alright, come home. Since you're a little bit damaged, we'll bring you home to have a rest. Because that's what I do. Okay, Satoshi is surveying a zone. Nadia is home recovering. Pinkman is scavenging. Darius is still walking. Stella was on her way home. Dame is home. Alright, once Nadia has recovered her hit points, I will send her and Dame after that wolf camp. The two of them should be enough, I hope. And if not, I can send probably Darius along with them. He should probably be back by the time that Nadia feels better. Okay, the well is contaminated again because that just keeps happening. Rats are eating our food? Avoid this with more durable crops and protected fields? How am I supposed to stop the rats? Ugh, they're like locusts. And actually, you can leave that field. And you can leave that field. Yeah, you and you can wait, can do other things while the fields are just growing. Unfortunately, I haven't found that option yet, and I just had another colonist die of old age. So I'm just going to pause for a moment, and we'll head back over to the death tracker. We're up to 2! Oh no! Deer, bears, rats, but no cats? Yeah, I know. There ought to be. I mean, I honestly don't understand why we don't have cats and dogs. Oh, it looks like Pinkman has finished his gathering.
Job done.
And Satoshi has finished his surveying. Which means more surveying for Satoshi, but... you know what? Survey over here.
Mission complete.
And, oh, Pinkman, you are looking quite tore up, but 65 parts and 258 coin. Very nice. Alright, you
All right.
come home to heal up. How far away is Darius? He's 2 days away? Gatemate, good evening. Welcome back. You know what? I'm gonna wait for Darius to come back, and then I'll send Nadia and Dame and Darius. I know Darius is not gonna be terribly useful, but a little bit of help is better than no help. And it's only 2 days, right? Oh man, another one? Oh, right in my field. Okay, alright.
We've made a new discovery.
We have finished researching advanced farming, which would be great if I had the bits and pieces. Still missing a bit of concrete, still need those parts that Pinkman's bringing back. Patience! Patience is a virtue or something. Just gotta wait for Darius to get home. Everything will be fine. Oh, another specialist is available. Let's have a look. Raj, who is a scavenger. He's a perfectionist, often to the point of frustration. He calls it wisdom brought by age, while some counter he's just become paranoid in his later years. It does come handy, though. If he says to have emptied a place, you can be sure it's being cleaned out in every nook and cranny. I mean, I could actually use another scavenger. The 2 scavengers I have, they're awesome, but there's only 2 of them. There's a lot of places to scavenge. You know what? I will. Raj will be joining us, and he's going to be going out immediately on a murder trip. And that way we don't actually have to wait for Darius to get home. We can just, we can send out Nadia, we can send out Dame, and we can send out Raj.
How may I help?
Alright, Dame. I want you to attack over here.
How may I help you?
Nadia,
Engaging
attack
hostile.
over here.
Reporting in.
Raj,
Attacking.
attack over here. Okay, the 3 of you should be able to take care of that handily. I hope. I mean, I really believe in Dame, but it's good to give her backup. Admittedly, now I'm not sure what to do with Darius once he gets home, but... But, you know, bridges that I'll cross when I come to them. I should probably actually take one of my 3 scientists and turn them into an outpost. I could really use some more science points. So possibly when Darius comes home, he'll leave and never come back again. But first he has to get home. I really like for Pinkman to get home too, because we're just waiting on those parts that he's bringing now. Oh, look at the glorious job the foresters have done over here. Alright, how are the crops doing? 71, 70, 94. Okay, I'll put a person back on that. Paused, right, and growing 70%. Okay. Ah, here is Darius. And thus, I'm going out here. Oh, battle has been joined already. Very good. Okay, let's see here. Where is the next nearest science? Oh, right here. Yeah, okay. Darius, I'm so sorry. It's all you.
Shoot.
Alright, I want you to head over here. And hopefully I'll remember you when you get there. Like, do you have to put the outposts right next to the things that you want them to be gathering, or is it just okay to have them in the same province, so to speak? Raj is getting pretty injured.
There are survivors at the gate.
Oh, so there are. Just in the sector. That's handy. That's handy. Okay.
Ragged bunch shuffled slowly towards the gate.
They say the lands up north are under permanent ice. Okay, that's 1 adult, 5 children, 3 elders, 4 injured people. They bring 11 gas cans, 3 tools, 5 canned fruit, 5 iodine pills. This is not worth it. This is not worth it. Sector info tells you what's good to build there. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to be rejecting these colonists. Especially with 4 injured people. I just no. Please leave. Okay, Raj continues to get kinda tore up, but he seems to be surviving. And my settler has maybe... No, he's still moving. He's still moving. Okay. How are things going over here?
Yep.
Raj is the one primarily in combat with them. That's hilarious. You two are supposed to be backing him up, darn it. What are you doing? I question, like, if I pull Raj back, will Dame step up? Well, I'll let...
Showtime.
Yeah, that's what you've been supposed to be doing, woman.
Alright. Attacking target.
Honestly, I wanted all three of you to be attacking. Why were you just standing there? Look at the way my specialists are dominating now. What a miracle. How could this be? Honestly. All right. I mean, don't tell me that strength in numbers actually works. And the one deposit of wood that I'd found is depleted, which reminds me, where did I... Ah, yes, there. She found pollution. She found nothing but pollution. Okay. Alright, new scout tower time. Where to put this one? Yeah, let's put it over here. It is a little polluted here, but oh, and the people outside are claiming that they are done over here.
We won the battle.
Hostiles have been defeated! What a surprise! The first group dealt with are few in numbers and disorganized. Hopefully the next one is more substantial. Search for more wolves or abandon the quest. Nope, more wolves! However, everybody's a little bit injured, so come home.
Yep.
Come
Okay.
home.
Alright.
Also
Okay.
come home. Scavenger is standing in the appropriate province. For this sector, I believe.
What's up?
Okay. Build that outpost. I want a research outpost, more science.
Alright.
Outpost is now complete.
That should get some more science coming in. Something really needs to be done about these guys, but first people have got to heal. So let's go home so that time passes. Pinkman is still coming. We just need the stuff that Pinkman is carrying to finish this building. And then I can clean up this pollution and start using these fields again. 86%, 88, 88. Okay, we're good. Okay, maybe I should get started on that bunker. Although, I now have access to medium fields and large fields, which I might consider putting in over there, since I can't actually scroll over there when I'm in this menu. But actually what I was thinking is maybe I should get the colony started on this Doomsday Bunker. The metal is going to be the main hang-up, I think.
We have bandits at the gate.
Oh, okay. Forget thinking about that. Let's, Dame's not back yet. That's a concern. I have 2 scavengers and a scientist home. Let's just put another person on the gate here, just in case.
Cults are not unheard of in a world like this, feeding on people's drive to seek meaning in the chaos.
Now, one such cult has arrived at the gate. Their leader rings a bell and calls out to the colony. Listen up, you faithless lot. Salvation awaits those who offer everything for it. Open the gates and give us what we seek. They look to be rather weak and poorly armed. Give them a lot of silver. Give them some silver. Back to the colony view. Tell them to leave. I am not giving you I'm not giving you anything. Nothing. Nothing for you. All for me. Go away. The leader nods. So be it. You brought this upon yourselves, he says before he readies his weapon and charges in. I don't actually know how to set the colony to an emergency, now that I think about it. How do I do that? Do I do it with the gate? No, I don't think so. I mean, the game told me that there was a way of setting an emergency in the colony. I just don't know how. Menu? No, that was obviously not it. Colony prestige, milestones, societies. Megaphone left panel. Ah, alarm. What just exploded? The colony triumphed over its enemies. We got 3 tools and 3 pieces of clothing. Thanks. I'll turn off the alarm now. Thank you very much, Gatemate. It would have taken me a really long time to notice that without your help. Oh man, and these need cleaning so bad. Oh, gross. They're disgusting. That would have been over with even faster if Dame had been home. Oh well. Actually, I'm going to take the extra person off the gate now, so. It's nice to have the 2 gate guards around for emergencies, but I don't feel like I need to have 3 gate guards in case of emergencies. We're low on clothes, 3 colonists are mutated. I've unlocked the achievement Survivor somehow. Oh, I've survived 50 days, that's how. Eleanor is injured, Bessie is irradiated. 2 colonists just became adults. I just finished building the new scout tower. But yeah, I think before building the bunker, I need to look to my own people a little bit more. I need to upgrade the burners. I need to build more shanties. Somewhere. Perhaps... I don't want to expand too far out this way because I have the hunters going through here. But I could probably, like, continue... Like, I can put at least one more shanty in going this way, I think. It's a little close to that pollution, but once Pinkman gets home, we'll be able to take care of that. I just need 5 more shanties. I just need to figure out where to put them. That's the main trick at the moment, is figuring out where to put 5 more shanties. But first, I think I will be spending the metal to upgrade burners. Starting with this one. Upgrade that building. Okay, I am not sure what to do with Nadia at this point in time. Maybe I'll send her out scouting? Or sorry, Stella. I'm gonna send Stella out to do some scouting while Dame heals up.
Yep.
Okay, Stella... Where can we send you to look at things? We're going to send you very far away indeed. Have a look over here. Don't stop too long in Sin Town. Oh, and look at that! Pinkman is nearly home. Oh, we'll soon be finished the hazmat. Okay, and we'll let Dame heal up, and then we'll send her and Nadia and Raj out after the next wolf camp. Okay, that needs to have somebody on it. So does that, so does that. This one doesn't need anybody at the moment, so it can do its thing. My med tents are a bit damaged. Oh, yeah, they are a bit. I wonder when that happened. Okay, this burner has been upgraded, so back to paused it goes. Next is this one. This one is in an important place. Just keeping an eye on that burner. I don't really want to be running them very much in the middle of summer. Little bit pointless. Hey, look at that! Pinkman is home! Which means that they'll finally be finishing the environmental station. Yay! Okay, and then pause that burner. This burner is also important to me, so it goes next. The station is in progress. Soon! Oh, it's so close. Come on. Finish it. Finish it. Go! What did I just... we're getting a lot of people irradiated. That's what's happening. All right. We have an environmental station. And the first place I am putting their work area is right here. Specifically for this pollution, but not that pollution. That pollution's too hazardous at the moment. But this little one here, absolutely. Not connected to energy network. Oh no, it needs energy. Oh boy. It didn't mention that. Okay, I know what my next research is once irrigation is finished then. Alright, pause that sucker. Alright, this one. First we upgrade the burners, then I build more shanties, then we start working on the bunker. There's a visitor. She arrived unannounced. Oh, it's her again.
Rumors have circulated about a deranged old woman living in the forest, but having her arrive at the gate is a surprise nonetheless.
The woman smiles with an almost toothless grin. Interested in riddles? Then riddle me this. Everything here lives for me. I am bigger than the biggest, yet every day I disappear. What am I? Rain, wind, sun, mercy. I'm gonna go with the sun on this one. The woman's toothless smile grows even wider. Yes, that's it. She reaches into her robes and hands over a basket filled with pills. As soon as the colonists take the basket, she turns around without saying a word and heads back to the woods. Okay. And it looks like Dame is feeling better. So, out you go.
Yes?
Out you go.
Your command?
Out you go. Okay.
Yep.
You. Attack the wolves.
Attacking target.
You.
Locked
Attack the
and loaded.
wolves.
What you need?
You.
Going in.
Attack the wolves. And keeping an eye on this burner so that we don't end up heating areas that don't need to be heated anymore. As soon as this burner is finished, there we go. Iterative progress. What is that? Iterative progress. Milestone completed. Nothing is born perfect. Only steadily improving things puts us on the road there. Have 5 upgraded buildings in the colony at once. Oh, a random fact. Alright. I will pull out
Job done.
my book o' random facts. Oh, Satoshi. Good find.
Moving.
Go after that science while I look up a random fact in my book of randoms. This is not actually a published book. This is just stuff that I've written down so that I remember it. So, let's see. Which one of these have I not used yet? Oh, actually, this is one of my favorite ones. Australia once declared war on the emu. Australia lost. This has been your random fact. I hope it was everything that you wished for, Gatemate. Several construction zones are lacking resources. Yeah, I've run out of metal again. I also like random facts and things, and I have a tendency to, I can remember random facts better than I can remember full events, so to speak. Just a quirk of mine, apparently. And Dame has engaged in combat, but Raj and Nadia have not. So I'm going to go out and tell everybody that they have guns.
Huh?
What do you mean, huh?
Engaging
Attack the camp!
Your orders. Engaging hostile.
There we go.
Yes?
Oh, look at that. You can't even see the red in the balance of power. Much better. Okay, back to keeping an eye on them working on this burner. But yes, I have a notebook that I keep by my computer here that I've been writing down random facts that I think might be interesting for using on the stream. There's a lot of different things in there. Well water is contaminated because I did a foolish thing. Yes, I know it wasn't smart, but I did it anyway. And you know what? I think the foresters can move along to another section. Where shall I move the foresters? Where shall I move the foresters? Okay, it's not the most ideal, but let's move them out here. These guys still have some trees left. So they can keep going on that for a bit.
We've made a new discovery.
All right, we have finished rediscovering irrigation, which I am going to do things about very soon. But Yeah, I think we're going to have to go for the solar power and energy storage. Because I really need my hazmat crew to actually be able to do anything. But in the meantime, the building can't work without power, so we don't need anybody employed there right now. And planting, growing. All right. And out here, the battle is finished. 145 silver. This group was more numerous than the previous one. One more attack should get the message across and repel the bandits from the colony. Search for more wolves. Search for more wolves. We know exactly where they are. They're right here. But people are injured, so come home to heal up. You should also come home to heal up. Raj, somehow you came out of this battle completely okay. Which means I'm not actually certain what to do with you, boy. I want you to back up the ladies for this one, so I guess you're going to come home too. Okay. Pinkman is starting to feel better, which is awesome. Oh, got the building in progress here. Is that the last one? Have I upgraded them all? Maybe is the answer. Okay, that one's upgraded, that one's upgraded. This one has not been upgraded. There's still one to go. But that one's the last one. I really want to go out and check on that scout tower to see what it's discovered. Yes, I know you don't have enough metal, but that's why I'm doing this now and not in the middle of winter. Okay, we have another specialist available. Let's see what, Mishka, who is a scientist. There is still a softness to him which few others have held onto. The desire to help, comfort, and heal is always with him in whatever he does. Even patients who curse and fight back get the warmest soothing smile from him. That's very sweet, but I don't actually need another scientist. I just sent a scientist away. And I'm honestly not sure whether or not I'm not sure whether I want to make another bunker right away, especially not for 700 silver. So I'm sorry, Mishka. You sound like a lovely person. But I cannot afford you. I'm sorry. I shall decline. It's a shame. Who knows? Maybe we'll meet again. The specialist heads back into the wasteland with their gear. Oh, and somebody out in the world map finished something. Satoshi. Satoshi finished gathering science. Okay,
All cleaned up.
203 science, no damage. You know what? Have a look at this area out here. I mean, I have 3 research outposts at this point. This is scavenging fun boxes, which I don't know about that. This is scavenging guns constantly, which is definitely an idea. That's more science, more guns. Hazmat clothing? You know, having a constant source of hazmat clothing might be nice. More fun boxes. More hazmat clothing. Okay, I think the next outpost I'm going to make is actually going to be a scavenger one. And put it on one of these hazmat clothing ones. It'd be nice to get the weapons, but when it comes down to it, I think the hazmat clothing will do me better sooner. Let's see, we are still lacking some materials here. What is that little scraping noise? Why do I keep hearing that? What am I hovering? What is going on that I keep growing, so that doesn't need a person. Growing, so that doesn't need a person. Growing, so that doesn't need a person. I don't know what's causing that little scraping noise when I move up or down. It's just when I'm over here. Is it because of this? Let's see. And this scout tower is finished. What did she find? Plastic, metal, concrete.
We've made a new discovery.
We've finished researching solar power. I dread what it takes to make that. I'm gonna need another scout tower. But first, let's see what it takes to build a solar panel and a transformer. Metal and parts. Plastic, metal, and parts. Great! Okay, transformer, a device which allows transferring energy from one place to another. Transformers distribute energy within their effective area, which can be chained. Yeah. Maybe I should build a second metal scavenger? I mean, I have a lot more metal at my disposal now. I think I've got the maximum number of scrappers working here, though. I just don't know. Decisions are so hard. Just need 3 more pieces of metal over here. Okay, they've arrived! And soon they'll have this built.
There are survivors at the gate.
Okay, pause this, and while I'm at it, I'm going to have to remember to keep an eye on the amount of firewood, but we have a lot of firewood right now, so... Alright, what's up here?
Ragged bunch shuffled slowly towards the gate.
Yeah, upgrading the burners did take metal. That was part of the reason why I was waiting to do it. But it was important to get those upgraded before the next winter. So the next metal using thing is building shanties for everyone. I still need at least 5 more, maybe 6. Alright, there are so many conspiracies about all that happened. Maybe this was all done on purpose, maybe not. All I know, things started falling from the sky. This survivor group has a scientist with them named Hex. She has always been comfortable with death. She finds peace in its inevitability and tranquility, which surprisingly has made her better at her profession than most. It is easier to focus on the living when you don't feel the need to still hang on to the dead. You know, as a person who has a constant counter of her dead on the screen, I disagree. Alright, there's 3 adults, 2 children, and 1 elder here. They bring with them 8 corn, I think that is? No, wheat. 8 wheat. 8 metal. You know, I could use her. I could use her to make that scavenger outpost that I was talking about. Yeah, let's take them.
We've reached a milestone.
A milestone. What milestone did we reach? What milestone did we reach? Badlands Oasis. Yeah, she's only good at science, but I'm just going to turn her into a scavenger outpost. Alright, Badlands Oasis. Milestone completed, day 52. The more people we can support here, the less there are out there wandering the wastelands, joining bandits and causing trouble. Reached a population of 50. Yay, go me. I have to house all these people. They did not bring enough metal with them for me to build another shanty, did they? Let's check. Nope. That's definitely a negatory. So we'll be building 3 more tents somewhere. I guess out here. Alright. 1. I'm not going to be careful about this because I have no intent. These are all considered temporary housing now that I have access to shanties. 1. 2. 3. we're going to turn Hex here into a settler.
Uh-huh.
And let's see. The lines between the areas are so hard to see sometimes. Okay, I'm sending her out here.
You got it.
That's gonna be a while. This is the furthest outpost I've set up yet. Magnetic storm? The air crackles with the faint scent of ozone. Devices begin shutting down and power plants seize up one by one. Short-circuiting components start electric fires around the colony. Energy production shuts down. Buildings producing or consuming energy might be damaged. Slight increase in radiation sickness cases. Build battery racks and charge them fully to keep the colony running through the storm. Unlock and build lightning rods to protect your energy producers and consumers. Well, this will be fine because I don't actually have any energy. So this will be peachy keen. The environmental station may possibly get a little damaged, but it's not actually doing anything, so it's fine. And I built one too many tents, but it's okay.
We've made a new discovery.
Okay, and I get to choose a new research. This is always a difficult. Like, I could continue along through infrastructure. Which I don't know. I could run along this way. Could research botanical gardens and public houses. Moving my way along to comfortable housing. I could do some more farming research. What is this? Protected crops. Greenhouses shield crops from the elements. They can function even during catastrophes, providing secure food production during more difficult times. Interesting. Okay, I am still producing enough food and water for everybody. So we're pretty okay on that front, and I haven't even switched up to the irrigated fields yet, which might need power, so I might leave that be a bit. Parts production. Mechanic shop uses energy to convert a scrapper's byproduct junk into mechanical parts which are required in advanced construction. Is there any way that I can move forward to making the components? Learning how to assemble delicate components and electronics in the post-apocalypse isn't easy. An electronics factory is a major step in creating a truly self-sufficient colony. That's pretty far along. That is pretty far. There's also power saws, which is an upgrade to the sawmill. And sewing machines to make sturdy clothing. Yeah, the mechanic shop would be handy, but it also needs power. But it also leads to upgrading the toolsmith. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go to upgrading the toolsmith. We'll work in that direction. Whoops, that was the wrong button. Okay. What do you mean it's unavailable to research? Okay. I did not mean to reset the queue. Okay, the main thing that I need to do right now is build up more of a surplus of metal so that I can build more shanties for my people. Because I have a feeling that this storm, while it's not going to be too damaging to the buildings per se, and actually, you know what, I should really finish this building. I'm gonna finish the brawl pit. Maybe my colonists will get a little bit happier then. Well, I've got lots of workers now. That's the main thing. So I think I can build another metal scavenger and not feel the pinch too much. Probably won't say anything about Fight Club. Yeah, they probably won't. You know, the rules and all. Gotta stay within the rules. Why did I learn how to make... Okay, I don't understand why I learned how to make that. Of course, it all takes components. Just going to look at these other things so it stops telling me about new things here. Yes, thank you very much. Okay. Okay, so irrigation is okay, that's waiting for harvest. That's growing. Okay, upgrade to small irrigated field. Upgraded from a small field. Crops with an irrigation system can grow on barren ground when fertile soil is scarce. It will not protect the small field from all harm, but will help it survive heat waves. Yeah, okay. And you know, while I'm at it, I am getting really tired of this. So these are going. We have so many colonists. Good movie, have it on DVD. Yeah, that's... Okay, I was going to build another scrapper. And I guess I'm going to put it around here somewhere. Sure, why not? Okay, and put in a road like this, and like, no? Ah, I see, okay. Fine, that's fine. And that way we'll get 2 more people on gathering metal. Oh my goodness, they all got happier just because the brawl pit exists. Okay,
All done.
Satoshi. Well, that's not good. You know what? Come
Check.
home. I'm not sure what else to do with you.
All done. Met another society.
Stella has found Lushton. That's a name. Okay, Stella. Wow, there's still so many places to look at. Okay, Stella, have a look at this place. And in the meantime, I've lost my main colony. Let's see. Settler is still on the move. There we are. Okay. Dame is feeling all right, so out you go.
Uh-huh.
You are feeling all right, so out you go.
Ready.
You're feeling good, so you go. You're fine, you go. Might enjoy being a lush. Okay, someone's at the gate. How did she get here on her own? Is it the witch again? No, this is somebody different.
A weathered woman carrying a worn-out backpack marches toward the gate.
Please, do you have any medicine there? She asks, her voice trembling. My baby is running a high fever and I'm desperate. I don't have a lot to offer, but I could trade you something for it. You can give her 1 medicine to get 1 wheat seed. Give her 1 medicine to get 1... I don't know what seed that is. How much medicine do we have? 17. I think if I send one of the scavengers after medicine, wheat would be really nice. Yeah, let's trade a medicine for some wheat. Thank you, thank you. I did not expect such kindness. Here, pick whatever you want, dear, the woman says, and opens up her backpack full of seeds. Alright, okay, we have wheat now, so if I ever get this pollution cleaned up... Okay, so, I'm actually going to say don't plant anything once you finish harvesting that, so I can upgrade that field. Okay, and, I'm not going to send you to that deposit. That deposit's already got plenty going on. Let's see. Oh, here we go. If I do this really carefully, can I get all 3 of them in one? No, not quite. That is a pity, but okay. Alright, well, I'll have them go after these 2 first. And I sent people outside. I should have put a second person on that medal. Okay, you go and attack.
Going in.
And you know what?
I'm in.
Take Pinkman.
Showtime. Yes.
And you know what? Take
Engage
Raj.
hostile.
Huh?
And Nadia, you go and scavenge some medicine to replace what I paid for that wheat. Y'all don't need to be here for this anyway. Alright, let's see here. 2 colonists irradiated, 3 mutated, 1 injured. Hello, Jassarian. Good evening. Welcome back. You're here just in time for me to try to figure out if I can take care of this disaster. You know what? I'm going to open up a couple more of the medical tents just in case. We've got a bit of lightning going on, and thunder and extra radiation. And it is a joy and a wonder, isn't it? Thankfully, it does not seem to be damaging too much at this point. Some people are definitely getting hurt. Wait, that's a person. 1 of 2, 2 of 2, 2 of 2, 2 of 2, 0 of 2. Yes, I just did that, Gatemate, actually. Just after I opened up the extra medical tents, I put an extra person on the new scrapper. So now we have 4 people working on gathering metal in the middle of this storm, because that makes perfect sense. And goody, the environmental station is on fire. I just unlocked the achievement Catastrophan. Oh, and the lumberyard has run out of trees in this area, which is what I planted this area for. Fire is an environment, sort of. Well, yes, but also, fire bad. Okay, 2, 2, 1, 0, 2. Alright, we're doing okay. We have enough beds for everyone who is having problems right now. And look at that, the metal is already up to 49. I can definitely set up my next shanty. The roof is on fire. Yep, I need so many more than 11 shanties now. I'm so sad. I mean, I could build tenements, but I can put them closer together. Oh, man. Oh, I feel so bad about myself now. Okay, that's the furthest out. Oh, I'd have to put in another burner if I continue out that way. I don't want to. Okay, I could have put my shanties closer together, but I didn't, so now I've got to live with that decision because I'm not going to take them down. And of course that thing just explodes in pollution as soon as people get anywhere near it. That's just great. And Sylvia has died of old age. So it's back to the counter. I think we're doing pretty well. So far, the only colonists I have lost have been of old age. Okay, and this field is ready to get upgraded. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, repair that. Repair that. Repair that. Did that one get injured? No. That one also did not get injured. Okay. And, oh boy, okay, you know what? Having just built that shanty, I'm just going to take away that tent. This one and this one get repairs. There must have been a direct meteor strike on this stuff here. I'm so unhappy. And actually this, okay. This has become a higher priority. Once I actually have energy. Okay. Speaking of which, let's get those started. Okay. I need a transformer that I'm going to try to squish in here as close as I can, because that's the way I am. Actually, you know what? I'll just... Yeah, that'll give me an area. Okay, and a solar panel that I'm just going to... I don't know which way to face this. Does it matter anything other than aesthetics? Well, I'm gonna face it like that way. And I'm gonna put a battery rack in like here. There, like that. They can get on that. Okay, and what a surprise! It needs a water tower, doesn't it? It's right next to a well, but of course it needs a water tower. And I have another colonist who just died of old age. So what I'll do is I'm going to want to upgrade that field too. So yeah, that'll put a water tower right in here. Go to the death tracker and add another. And Do I have anything else on the list that needs to be paid attention to? Somebody out in the world has... Raj is fighting alone. I bet the others are just standing around looking again. Yep. Yep, they're just standing there looking.
Yep. Attacking.
You know, when I send all three of them to attack a place, I really expect them to actually attack the place. And...
Reporting
okay, we're going to be gathering the suits. Right click to get rid of event messages. No, I actually want the event messages because otherwise I'm going to miss stuff. Okay, build outpost. Is this a scavenger point? Hold on. Yes, this is a scavenger. All right.
What's up?
So if I build a scavenger outpost here,
Of course. Outpost is now complete.
all right, my first scavenger outpost. The battle is much more in my favor now that all three people are participating. You'd think that Sageford would send some help, but no. No. Okay. I have so many projects for people to work on now. And they pretty much consumed all of the metal that I had. All the materials are in there. Good chunk of the materials are in there. They're working on it. Did a water tower take metal too? Yes, it does. Okay, this is going to be a really long time. Okay, so this is still growing. That's still growing. That's still growing. Okay, we're fine. We're good. I can't plant anything in this field until they finish the water tower, so I'm actually going to tell them to build this one next. And then we can get to the whole power thing. Okay, the well is contaminated again. Yeah, I'm glad I built the second scrapper. That is one thing that the population increase was good for. Hostiles defeated. Specialists ready for action. Oh, so many. Everything's going on. Okay. Dame?
We won the battle.
Cool! The last group was clearly the most prepared, but they will go down all the same. Their camp has some valuables to loot. It would be a waste not to take them. After packing the bags and trashing the camp as a warning to the other Wolfgang members, it's time to leave. Very nice.
Quest complete.
Alright,
Okay.
come home.
Ready.
Hey, come
My
home.
pleasure. Reporting in.
You should also come
course.
home. You have something to tell me. Oh, Stella, my scientist, you found science. Have at. You found 2 places of science. Oh, wow. Good job. Specialist hurt, task heal specialist. I'm working on it. I'm bringing them home to heal them. Okay, I will be patient and I will wait for metal, darn it. She said through gritted teeth. A colonist found something. There's a mysterious wagon outside.
Something unusual has been found in the forest surrounding the colony.
A wagon is parked deep into the woods, the windows covered with tarp. There are footprints around the vehicle, but they can't be tracked. There could be something valuable inside, but opening the wagon is not without risk. Search the wagon, but arm the colonists at a cost of 15 wood. Search the wagon, or don't open the wagon. Now, I have a large surplus of wood at this point. So I'm going to arm my colonists with clubs, apparently, and have them search that wagon safely-ish. The wagon is opened, just to reveal a stash of supplies inside, next to 2 decomposing corpses. An illness must have struck them and taken them both. The goods are taken back to the colony for better use. I got 15 parts and 25 plastic out of that. That is pretty good. And it only cost me 15 wood. I'm pretty pleased. Admittedly, I need metal slightly more right now, but not connected. Needs metal. Needs metal. Oh, they finished the water tower. Okay, so I don't waste water. It is very tempting to grow wheat, but I'm actually going to go back to growing corn because I don't have any... I'm not growing any corn anywhere. But yeah, if I don't plant something in here, this becomes a waste of water. Okay, put someone on this and turn off the crop here so that I can upgrade the field. Put someone on this and turn that off so that I can turn it into... And I'm just going to leave that one for just the moment. We lack tools. Oh, no active deposits in the work area. Finally used up all those plastic deposits, huh? Okay, go after these ones then. And we do have a specialist on offer. I don't really need a specialist right now, but we have Erica, who is a scientist. She has always been fascinated with butterflies and their complete transformation from one form to another. Perhaps humanity could achieve something similar as well? She costs 700 to recruit, and I don't actually need her. So I'm going to decline, although it is an interesting thought that she brings up. But no, farewell. That's a shame. Who knows? Maybe we'll meet again. The specialist heads back into the wasteland with their gear. Why do I read this every time? I don't know. We need to produce more food. I am putting an extra person back on the trappers. Okay. It's ready for planting. Why aren't you planting? You're away carrying things. Well, at least this one's being harvested. Okay, that is the full harvest limit, so it is time to upgrade that to an irrigated field. I know we're low on food, that's why I increased the number of hunters. And Eleanor here is finally planting some corn, so that should hopefully help. Of course it needs metal for the irrigated field. Of course it does. Okay, they're constructing the solar panel. Okay. Okay. Solar panel is currently the build next. We're turning this into a field, darn it! I thought we had more food than this. Speaking of which, you harvest. This. Oh. Oh, upgrading these to irrigated fields would actually be bad. Okay, I hate to do it because I do need the clothes, but I am producing clothes, so I'm going to grow wheat in this field. And I'm not going to upgrade it. So we'll be growing wheat, potatoes, and corn. And this field, they're constructing. This is going to continue to be the flax field. Yes, I know you don't have any active deposits. Okay, and here we shall grow flax. Please get on that quickly so that we don't waste the water. I know the crops are not going to help with the food right away, but hopefully increasing... Hopefully the trappers will be able to find something interesting. A group of survivors arrived at the gate. They look desperate. Okay, just in case, we're going to increase the guard, just to be certain.
A crowd of people has gathered at the gate. Their eyes bleeding and cheeks hollow from malnourishment. They make their case.
Our family has been through a lot. I know asking to take us all in is too much, but please, at least take Grandpa. He's too old to keep traveling, and he needs a place to spend his last years and write his memoir. The old man in question is obviously ill and needs medical attention. I am obviously soft in the head, because we're gonna take in Grandpa. The family rejoices. They hug the old man and exchange goodbyes. Despite some tears being shed, everyone is happy the old man will be safe at least. The old man walks in and looks around happily. Albeit he wants to spend some time writing his memoir, he promises to help out however he can once he's been healed. We've increased happiness and gained 1 colonist. So, alright. I didn't need that extra guard. So they can go. And actually, I probably... Yeah, I really don't need these. Back to the general workforce with all of you. I have more than enough space to heal Grandpa, and I see some people outside have finished on some things. Let's see, which ones had finished?
All cleaned up.
All right, Nadia has just gotten us some medicine and some money. Very nice. All right,
Okay.
bring those home. And didn't somebody... Yes, Stella. Stella had finished scavenging some science here. She got a little bit injured.
Roger.
She's going to go after this science here. And come to think of it, I've had Satoshi home for quite some time now. The old man's name is Francis.
Yes.
Alright, Satoshi, I'm going to have you go do something. Okay, energy production. Energy.
We've made a new discovery.
Awesome sauce. Okay. I have extra people, so I'm actually going to put 2 on the hazardous waste cleaning. It's so loud. Oh, oh Lord, it's so loud. Okay. Pinkman and Raj are injured, but Nadia is feeling fine, so out you go, Nadia. The power keeps turning itself on and off again because I only built 1 solar panel. I should probably put in another. Probably.
What's up?
But in the meantime, Satoshi, I would like you to survey
Sure thing.
what's going on here, whatever that is.
Huh?
Nadia, I want you to scavenge something. Something useful? You know what? I think I'm going to send you after these tools that are nice and close.
Okay.
Can never have too many tools. That's what I say. Should I build another solar panel? I probably should build another solar panel. I have a mechanic shop now. If I provide them with energy, they can turn junk into parts. But I'm not going to do that yet. We're going to build another solar panel. How much energy does this place take anyway? It takes 12, and these each produce 8. So with 2, that's 16. That should be more than enough. Not rats again. Oh, I hear them squeaking. Why are you eating the flax? Okay, you're growing so you don't need a person. You're growing so you don't need a person. You're growing so you don't need a person. You're still planting, so that's fine. Okay, things are proceeding. I should really build another scout tower, but I keep getting distracted by other things.
All done.
Stella has finished scavenging the science here. You know what?
Okay.
Do some surveying. Okay, it stopped making the thunking. It stopped thunking all the time. And look at this! My colony is happy. This is the first time my colony has ever been happy. I did. It's out here somewhere, I think. No, that's the burial pit. I put it near a scout tower. Ah, there it is. One waste dump. Far, far away from everything. And oh lord, the outhouses, they're disgusting. No, the waste disposal was the first thing that I built. Two scavengers are arguing, apparently over faith.
Two scavengers are bickering. One of them has decided to start fasting for spiritual reasons, but the other doesn't think that's fair toward the colony.
He claims that the spiritual man has become slow and sluggish, falling behind on his workload. Side with the accuser, side with the spiritual man. The spiritual man should work more later, ignore the dispute. Unfortunately, I lack the face-stabbing ability in this particular conundrum that's not offered to me. Although I suppose if I ignore the dispute, some face-stabbing might occur. Secret option 5. Also, good evening, Sierra Lad. Welcome. No, I think I'm going to choose number 3 on this one. Once he's not fasting, he should work more. Aiming to find a compromise, other colonists approach the pair and suggest the spiritual man is allowed to continue his fast. However, should his work slow down, he would have to compensate for that later by doing extra work once his fast is over. We have gained 20 happiness. And yeah, food is a little low right now, Green, so I agree. I'm all for encouraging the fasting. Oh, also, I am reminded, Sierra Lad, very obliquely, the goods that you were looking for have been acquired, but they can't be delivered because contagion. But they're being kept safe. Exactly, Sierra Lad. I think I actually want to extend the shanties up here. Because there's already a burner here. I just kind of want this pollution to be cleared out. But yeah, can I fit a shanty in like here? Maybe. I might have to demolish a tent in order to put this shanty in. Yeah, it's too close to the tent. Darn it. This is the zone I want to extend them in, though. Because I would actually really like to just start them in here. But yeah, the current estimate for delivery is probably sometime in August, just given the schedules around everything, Sierra Lad. And I have a homeless person, so this is going to be fun. That's fair enough, Sierra Lad. That's what I thought. But I just wanted to let you know. Okay, what I'm going to do... Okay, I have a plan. I'm going to build 2 tents. I'm going to build 2 tents up here. I'm going to face them this way because that's just the kind of person I am. Alright, we'll build 2 tents up here.
There are survivors at the gate.
Oh, for crying out loud, I barely have housing for the survivors I have. One of my children is homeless, and there's more people here.
Ragged bunch shuffles slowly towards the gate.
I suppose you don't have any movies in there? Comedies? I never knew I could miss Chaplin so much. This comes along with Brock, who is a fighter. He was already tough to the bone before the apocalypse. Nobody climbs to the top of a gang by being soft. You can see that from the way he fights, without mercy or hesitation. But a long, nasty scar across his back explains why he decided to leave the gang life behind. This comes along with 5 adults, 2 children, 2 elders, 8 of whom are all injured. They come along with 8 meat, 9 canned fruit, 3 clothing, 6 antibiotics, and 10 jerky. And I don't want them. Yeah, well, apparently the Pewter City Gym has gone under in the apocalypse, and he's here now, and he shaved his head. And I'm actually going to be turning this lot away because I can only just feed the people that I have. I already have a homeless person that I'm trying to rectify. 8 injured people, no less. No, farewell, goodbye. Leave. Let's get those tents in. Okay, we finished a tent.
We've made a new discovery.
We finished researching toolsmithing. Oh, somebody out in the world has finished something. Alright, let's... What is going on here?
All done.
Oh, you finished. What the heck? Rare metals? That sounds handy, but also something I'm not sending my scientist after. Keep surveying.
Mission complete.
Nadia has finished gathering 17 tools and found 68 coin, incidentally, along the way. Excellent. Bring those home.
Right away.
Satoshi is still traveling, my goodness. Back at the colony, though, I am noticing that Pinkman and Raj are all healed up, and so is Name. So, out to the world with all of you. I'm I'm going to send Dame and one of the boys after one of these hostile areas, I think.
Yes.
Like this one. She would be evenly matched by herself. Evenly matched. Evenly matched. Weren't there more hostiles around here somewhere? Oh yeah, there was one up here that's also evenly matched. That's the Wolfgang's lair. Wolfgangs everywhere. Is that where I pushed them back to? What is this? Wolfgang Packmaster. Okay, this one, Dame by herself, comes out slightly ahead. So, you know what? I'm going to send her here.
Engaging hostile.
And, you know what? I'm going to send Pinkman with her.
Showtime.
Thank you very much for the follow on Words to the Future. Much appreciated. That gives you access to the follower emotes. They're all Kirby because I like Kirby.
Yes.
And Raj, for the first time since you've joined us, I think I'm going to send you scavenging for something useful. You're going to go after these components.
Right away.
There we go. Exactly, Gatemate. Okay. We've got the tents built, so I'm going to demolish this one. And now that that is demolished, I'm going to set up a shanty here. And gonna get a road started. Food is really becoming an issue. I have way too many mouths to feed here. I think I need more than what I've got field-wise. Okay, what I'm going to do is, let's see. I'm going to pick a new, wait a minute, drilled wells. Drilling a well by hand is no easy task, so the shaft is often too shallow to reach all the underground reserves. Basic drills simplify the process and provide more water for the colony. Okay. Alright, I kinda like the sound of that. Oh, and wind power. Okay. Okay, we're going to go to wind power by way of drilled wells, I hope. Yes, there we go. Okay. Okay. Now that I have that all set up, what I'm actually going to do is pause here and save. Overwriting the previous save. And I'm actually going to take my break here because my coconut water has nearly run out, and given that my home is currently undergoing a heat wave and I don't actually have air conditioning, I really need to refill my coconut water. So, I'm going to refill my coconut water, I'm going to have a quick stretch, maybe run a few ads, and I will be right back in a few minutes.